Hey everybody, Wayne here. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm making an Italian dinner for us. I have a homemade marinara sauce on the stove right now simmering, and right now I'm going to make some homemade meatballs to go with that. These meatballs are pretty easy to make. Let's go through these. I have 1 pound of ground beef. I'm using about an 80-20 mixture. Sometimes people tend to use a 93-7 mixture, 93% meat, 7% fat. You want some fat in this dish to hold the meatballs together and add some flavor. And I have 1 pound of ground pork. To this, I'm going to add 2 eggs. I have about a 1/4 cup or so of chopped fresh Italian parsley, 1/4 cup of diced onions. If you like a little more onions, you can add some. I have 2 chopped garlic cloves. Let's get all that goodness there. 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan. This is the grated, not the canned powdered. You want to use the grated because it has a little bit more fat content. It's not going to dry the meatballs out. It's going to add some good moisture and flavor. And that, about 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. And then 1 cup of plain breadcrumbs. Beautiful. Then we need to mix this up. But you want to mix this up really well. And I'm going to go ahead and form the meatballs. I'm going to make these pretty good size. I like them a good 2 inches or so. It's about that size. Just roll them. Now you don't want to pack them too heavy or they could be really dense. Like that. Beautiful. Like I said, I made them pretty good palm size. I like them that. You can make them any size you wish. Now I'm going to take these over to the stove and we're going to fry these up. Alright, we've got the meatballs over at the stove. I have some olive oil in here, probably about a cup, 1.5 cups. Brought it up to temperature for frying. And we're going to place these, This is going to make a lot of noise and it could splatter because these are very moist. Now don't crowd the pan. You're probably going to have to do these in 2 batches. And you don't want oil that's going to super fry them right away because they got to cook. And they're really big meatballs, so we're going to go with that. Let these go for about 3 or 4 minutes on this side, then I'm going to turn them over. Okay, these meatballs have been frying up for about 4 minutes or so. I'm going to turn this over and take a look. Oh, beautiful. Look at that color on that. I like to fry them. You can bake them if you want, but I like to fry them because it gives it a really crispy coating on the outside. Really, I think gives it a lot of flavor. And we're going to turn these over and go about another 4 minutes on this side. All right, it's been another 4 or 5 minutes. Let's check the other sides of these. They look gorgeous. Now these meatballs are large, so they won't be completely cooked inside. They'll be basically cooked, but not, all the way. So what I'm going to do, we're going to take these out. Beautiful. And then, all right, the meatballs are out of the fryer. They are crunchy on the outside, beautiful. They do need to be cooked just a little bit more. But what I always do is I add them to the sauce. and let them simmer in there for a couple hours. Now at this point you don't want to stir it because you don't want to break the meatballs apart. You want to submerge them for sure. Close that lid. And I'm going to let that simmer on very low for a couple of hours. Then we'll be back. All right, these sauce and meatballs have been simmering about 2-3 hours. It is ready to put pasta in some water and eat. All right, meatballs have been simmering in the sauce for about 3.5-4 hours. The homemade marinara sauce, which click the link below in the description. You got my marinara sauce recipe. It's fantastic. Let's try this. Got pasta. That meatball is fantastic. You've got to try it. And one of the keys is simmering it in that marinara sauce for about 3 hours. It really enhances the flavor. It's fantastic. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe to my channel, and I have a lot more videos to come. Enjoy.